Alright guys, welcome back. So in the last video, if you guys remember, we were just like clicking on this add to carts and it was updating our cart button in here on the top with how many items we have in the cart. But at the moment, we don't know exactly which items, which products do we have on our cart. So this is what we're going to learn in this video. So the first thing I want to do is, if you guys remember when we did this for loop, to add this event listener click to these add cart buttons. We don't know at the moment in which kind of product we are clicking on. We just know that we can click and this is going to add something to the cart. So let me just show you what I want to do. When I call this function cart numbers, I want to pass inside of these cart numbers, I want to pass a product. Okay, this one in here, products. So where is it? Products. And I'm gonna put in here I. So as you guys remember, we are doing this for loop, which starts with an index in here of 0 and it goes until 3. So each one of these products is gonna have an index. So whenever I click on this and I call this function, I can just grab this in here as a product. Okay. And just in the beginning, I'm going to show you, okay, I'm just going to do a console.log and I'm going to say the product clicked is, and I'm just going to put in here comma, a space, and I'm going to put in here the product. Okay, so I'm going to right click on here on the page, inspect, so I can open the developer tools. I'm going into my console and look what I'm going to do. If I'm going to click on this one, my gray t-shirt, okay, look, the product clicked is, and it's going to show me in here name, gray t-shirt, tag, gray t-shirt, price 15, in cart 0. Okay, and if you guys remember, this is what is in here on the top. Okay, so let me just clear these, refresh the page. Imagine that now I'm going to click or this one, the black hoodie. I'm going to click on it. Let me just refresh the page, clear these. Now click on the black hoodie and look what it says. Name, black hoodie, tag, black hoodie. We got the price and in cart. Just like this. So we are on the right step now to add these to our local storage. If you guys remember, on our local storage, the only thing that we have at the moment is just let me just refresh. I'm going to click in this. We just have in here at the moment just the cart numbers. Okay, so what I will do is, if I scroll down in here, so I'm passing these to the cart numbers, and down here, after I do everything, let me just take this console.log. We don't need it anymore. I'm going to call a function called set items. Okay, and I'm also going to pass this product. Okay, so I'm passing the product in here, the one that I'm clicking on, into my cart numbers. I grab it in here on the top on these cart numbers, and then I'm passing it in here to this other function that it doesn't exist at the moment, but we will create it now. Okay, so set items. Let's create this function. Function set items. Okay, and let's grab this product. Let's put it in here as well. And I'm just going to do a console.log and I'm going to say inside of set items function. And I'm going to do another console.log. My product is, and I'm just going to put the product. Okay, just make sure that this function in here is running. So I'm going to clear this. I'm going to click in here on add to cart. Let me check my console and look, inside of the items function, my product is the gray t-shirt that I just clicked on. Okay, if I refresh this again, I'm going to click on this gray hoodie now. Inside of the set items function, my product is, you got the name, you got the tag, you got the price, and in cart. Perfect. Okay, so what we want to do first of all is, I'm going to do product dot in cart is going to be equals to 1. Okay, so the first time that you're going to click in here, you're going to do product.inCart, because if you remember, we have these in-cart options. Yeah, I'm going to do product.inCart, and then I'm going to do a local storage dot set item. I think that's set item dot set item. And what I'm going to call this is I'm going to do products. I think that's what I had from before. Yes. Okay. So products in cart, and then I'm going to put a comma and then the value that I want. Okay. So right now I'm just going to put, maybe I'm going to start a new variable in here called let cart items is going to be equals to an object, and I'm going to put in here as a tag, I'm going to put the product dot tag. Okay, I'm just going to put this name, and then inside of this I'm going to put just the product itself. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Let me just push this first of all in here on the top. And now I'm going to do, I'm going to pass these cart items in here. Okay. So let me go in here. Let me remove all the things inside. I'm going to refresh the page. I'm going to click in one of these and look what happens. It says products in cart and I got object. Okay. So the problem is when we are creating this object that I'm going to pass into my local storage, we actually need to do something called the JSON.stringify, because we need to pass this not as a JavaScript object, but as a JSON object into our local storage. So what we can do is JSON.stringify, okay? And if I put this in here, JSON.stringify, and I'm going to put cart items. I think that's it, if I'm not wrong. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's refresh. I'm going to click on the first one, and now it's fine. Okay, I'm just going to push these in here. Look, this is what we have now inside of our local storage on products to cart. I have a gray t-shirt with the name of gray t-shirt, the tag, the price, and now I got in cart 1. Okay, perfect. So we got the first part. But the thing is, if I'm going to click now on the second one, for example, this gray hoodie, now you see that this gets overwritten. So let's get started with that part, because we don't want to this get overwritten all the time. So for that is, whenever we click on this set items for the first time, we need to check if exists already some kind of cart items in here already or not. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to do in here, let cart items is going to be equals to local storage. Okay, let me just get rid of these lets because I already initialized it in here on the top first. So local storage dot get item. Okay, and the item that I want to get is this products in cart. Okay, to check if it exists already something in our local storage. So get products in cart. Okay, so this is what my cart items is going to be. Okay, and then I'm going to do a console.log, and I'm going to say my cart items are, and I'm just going to put in here cart items. Okay, so let's check these. I'm going to refresh the page. I'm going to go into my console. I'm going to click this gray hoodie, for example, and look what we have in here on the top. My cart items are, and then we got gray hoodie and we got name. And if you check these, this is in a JSON format, exactly, because it's all full of these quotes. It's not in a normal JavaScript object. So for that, all we have to do is cart items equals to JSON.parse, because we want to pass from JSON into a JavaScript object. Okay. So I'm going to do in here is just cart items. Okay. Now I'm gonna click on this hoodie again, and look what I got this time. Okay, I got my gray hoodie with a name, with a tag, with a price, and in cart 1. This is what is in there exactly at the moment now, which is perfect. So we can see what's in there. So let's just do a quick check in here first with an if statement. If, okay, cart items is different than null, okay, it means there is already something in our local storage in our cart, okay. If we are trying to get something from our local storage and we are updating this with the JSON, so it is like a JavaScript object, and then we do a check. If cart items is different than null, it means something in there already exists. So this is what we want to do. We want to do cart items, and then I'm going to put these brackets to put my product dot tag is going to be equals to, oh sorry, I want to access the in cart method to be equals to or plus equal 1. So this is to increase 1 that is already in there, and I'm going to show you now. Okay, this is almost like cart items. So for example, if I'm going to choose the first one, the product tag, if you guys remember, is gray t-shirt. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Where is it? It's just this. This is exactly the same like this. Okay, and then we are getting this property called in cart, and we are increasing it by 1. Okay, let me just get rid of this. So let me just clear this, refresh. I'm going to click on the first one. Look on this gray t-shirt. The first time, look, we got 1 on the total cart numbers, and what do we have inside? We have an object with a key of gray t-shirt, and inside of it we have the name, the tag, the price, and we got in cart 1. If I'm going to go and click one more time, look, okay, so nothing happened. Let me see. Because we did this if statement and we need to put the else. Okay, this else is going to be if we are clicking down on the first time. Okay, when you are clicking down on the first time, you want to just set your product in cart to be 1. This is the first time that you are clicking. It means that your cart items is null. There is nothing in there. Okay, so let me just take care of this, refresh. I'm going to click in here, and we got our gray t-shirt with the name, tag, price, in cart of 1, because this was the first time that we clicked. I'm going to go and I'm going to click on the next one, and if I'm going to look, open, I got in cart 2. I got 2 of these t-shirts. I'm going to click one more time. Look, I got 3 in cart, and I know that the total cart numbers as well is 3 on the top. Okay, but there is a problem now with this, because if I'm going to go and click, for example, on this black t-shirt, let's say, look what's going to happen. Nothing is added in here. Look, I'm going to refresh the page. I'm going to click in here. Nothing is happening, okay? Because, look, we are having all the time still these gray t-shirt from before. So let's fix this. By the way, I'm just going to click in here on the console to let you guys show. Look, uncaught type error cannot read property of in cart of undefined. Okay, so the problem is when I'm trying to do this, if I try to do a cart items and then product tag dot in cart of something that has not been added before, like for example this, if you check in here, at the moment we got these gray t-shirts, because this was the first thing that we clicked on. Okay, if you guys remember, when we click this on the first time, we are updating our product in cart to be equals to 1. Okay, whatever you click on, then you create these variable cart items, okay, to be equals to whatever is your product tag name. Okay, so if you click, for example, on the black t-shirt for the first time, I'm I'm going to just refresh. If you click on the black t-shirt for the first time, look, it's going to do products in cart. You got this key black t-shirt, and then you got everything inside with in cart 1. The second time that you click, okay, it's going to check, is the cart items null? If you remember, the cart items is just trying to get back what we have in here. If it's not null, we are doing cart items. And then imagine that I'm going to click on this gray hoodie. Because this gray hoodie does not exist in here in this object, as you can see, it's going to give us that error. So we will check this now. I'm going to do a console.log just to show you guys. I'm going to do a console.log of this cart items product tag. Okay. So at the moment we have on our local storage just a black t-shirt. So if I try to click on this gray hoodie, look, on main.js 66, which is this line, it says that it's undefined. Okay. So if this is undefined, if I try to click on this one as well, it says undefined. Okay, so we can't do anything because it's a different product than the first one that we clicked on. So we will do an if statement. I'm going to do in here a if cart items dot product tag is different than undefined. Okay. I want to update my cart items to be equals to an object, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab whatever is on my cart items from before using the rest operator from JavaScript. So ... cart items. And then what I'm going to put in is just my products dot tag with my product in there. Okay, so that should be it. And finally, then of course I just update the in cart to be +1. Okay, let me save this. Let's refresh. I'm going to click, for example, this is the first time. So the first time that we click on a product is fine. So I'm going to click this gray t-shirt. Look, I got the gray t-shirt with an in cart of 1. I'm going to click one more time and I got in cart 2. But now if I try to go and click on a different product, for example, this gray hoodie, okay, it's not working. Let's see what's wrong on the console. It's still saying that on the 73 there is some kind of error. So let's just check. Let me just clear these, refresh, and look in here. Sorry, I don't want this to be different than undefined. I want it to be equals to undefined, like we were checking before. If when I click one of these targets of these products, it's going to tell me that it's undefined, I just want to update my cart items to be whatever is on my local storage from before, and then add this new product. Okay, so let's refresh. Okay, I'm going to click this t-shirt 1, 2. Let's check. We got 2 in cart. I'm going to click one more. So we got 3 of them. Now I'm going to click the gray hoodie, for example. Okay. Oh, I didn't save my file. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's just go in here. Application. Let's get rid of these. Refresh. I'm going to click 1, 2, 3. I got 3 of these. Now I'm going to click on the hoodie. And look, I got the gray hoodie in here as well with 1 in cart. If I go in here and I click, I got 2 in cart. And if you guys see, look, I got 3 in here from the gray t-shirt. I got 2 from the gray hoodie. And I got in here a total items on the top that we just grabbed from before, from the previous video, 5. Okay, I can even add one more, let's say the black t-shirt. And there it is, black t-shirt, name, tag, price, and in cart. Alright, so I think that's it for this video. Let me just see if I'm missing something else. No, I think that's it. Alright guys, just as usual, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. And that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.